Hello, kind travelers, and welcome to the Mischievous Mare. I am your host, Vinterbjorn, and today is the first in a series of summarizations of folklore, myth, things of that nature, things that I enjoy and I enjoy talking about. This first myth is of Skadi from Norse mythology and how she became the wife of Njord, the god of the sea. I hope you enjoy. So basically, what happened was the gods killed Skadi's father, and Skadi came to get revenge. She was ready to really take it to the Aesir. But they convinced her, maybe we should just give you reparations because we don't really want to fight right now. So she wanted her father to be made into a celestial body. So Odin decided, yeah, I'll take his eyes and I'll throw them into the sky. And they became two very bright stars. The second thing she wanted was laughter. And after many attempts by the other gods, Loki decided it would be funny to have a tug of war contest with a goat, but instead of using his hands, he tied the rope to his testicles. Yeah, leave it to Loki. So after losing the tug of war with the goat and falling into Skadi's lap, Skadi finally gave out a little bit of a chuckle. She couldn't help but think it was funny that Loki thought it was a good idea to tie his testicles to a goat. And the last thing that Skadi wanted was a husband. Naturally, she wanted Balder, who was the most handsome of all the gods. But, much like Freya in Norse mythology, the gods did not really like using Balder as a bargaining chip. So, what they did, they put up a sheet and made it so that Skadi had to choose her husband based off of their feet. Now, Skadi, logically, thought that the most beautiful pair of feet would belong to the most beautiful god. Well, they didn't. They belonged to Njord, god of the sea, who was not a bad-looking god by any means, but by the standards of the gods, he was not the greatest. But she was happy just to have a husband. And that's how Skadi became one of the Aesir. She went from giantess to god of winter and winter sports. The more you know. I do hope you enjoyed, and bear in mind that these summaries are going to be based off of my interpretations of the many myths, the many translations, the many retellings. What we have that is written down is not necessarily what was part of the oral tradition back in the day. And I try to kind of meet in the middle somewhere and be respectful while also being entertaining. So I do hope you enjoyed, and as always, safe travels.